Hey there, my fellow blacksmiths, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Sapiens, Episode 5, Bronze Age. In order to speed things up, I'm looking to see if there's any loose tin, but I haven't spotted any yet. It's going to be harder to do as it's getting darker. The road is, I would say, like half done. Pretty quick. Because I had so many laborers on it. And I think we could probably get rid of this torch now. Extinguish it and not feed it fuel. I'm just going to remove it entirely. So that's not where we're mining anymore, so we don't need to be burning fuel to illuminate an area we're not utilizing. The, ooh, that's not good. The main campfire burnt out. Fire lighting. Talkmore, Genko, and Tannering. Does anyone else... Rembrandt is particularly good at fire lighting, so I'm going to have Rembrandt stop spear hunting and start fire lighting as well. So we have 4 fire lighters. Hopefully someone will do it. Wheatfields anytime soon? My priority is voted on, so no. Not until it's voted on. Where'd the mammoths go? They're probably around somewhere. They roam about. Alright, TTS is now a mason, which probably indicates that the kiln is just about done. Yep, it's done and getting lit. Awesome. Which will allow us to fire up the stuff that we made, the urns and bowls and everything. I'm actually quite happy that the mammoths aren't like hanging around me right now, because they can really put the hurt on a colony or a settlement if they attack you early on, because they will just smush you into nothing, and they're really hard to fight. Chief Bearpaw, thank you for the resub. Cheers. Oh, why are you sleeping out here? Put you inside. I think because we didn't have a fire lit, there was no incentive to come into the tent. There you go. Force you into bed anyway. One thing I haven't made is a log drum, I think. So let's make one. No incentive, even though it's dry and cushioned. I know, right? Alright, so here's the kiln. And in order to bake things, or fire them rather, we need to rediscover. So I'm going to investigate the bricks and investigate all the things that would need to be kiln fired. Oh, good. The fire's set again. Thank goodness, because it sucks to be cold. So I got plenty of meat in here. We don't have a lot of raspberries, so let's go collect our raspberries. Oh, no, not clear. Not clear. went to collect the pumpkin. And they're still collecting stone for the roads. But it looks like Sakura is firing up the kiln for the first time. Awesome. Apparently, I don't have enough people flint napping, so TTS, I'm going to put you back on it so that we can get the pickaxes I've queued up. Good to do another scan for collectible tin. I'll just probably dig it up, it's fine. And I do have a priority of building something with wood. That's going to be on the next poll once this road is done. This road is probably going to get done sometime today, so let me add the poll. Okay, here's the poll. So, wood building is the research... Oh, no, I already have wood building. Let me take that off the poll. So, actually building a wooden structure is now the fourth option. So, blacksmithing, if you want me to start entering the Bronze Age. Mulching, if you want me to fertilize. Threshing, if you want me to work with wheat. Or build a wood structure, if you want me to build a wood structure. Oh, no! Sakura just, like, blew himself up in the kiln. That's not good. He is, like, super burned. He's critically injured. Hopefully someone can don the mantle of chief researcher with him recovering. Ooh, my peach trees! They're in bloom and they're in season. Good, good, good. Because I needed more fruit. Anyone that knows anything about peach knows that they're not temperature tolerant, so these are just magically cold resistant peaches. Don't think too hard on it. Alright, we also have a lot of alpaca meat again. So let's go ahead and cook alpaca meat. So when you're critically injured, you have a chance to just succumb to your injuries. This is a life-threatening burn. I have them just on bed rest, while TTS is figuring out how to fire things in the kiln instead. And ceramics. So that would be a fired urn, fired bricks, and fired bowls. What does threshing mean? Threshing is wheat, flour, bread. That's threshing. So we know ceramics now. I probably need to assign someone to ceramic firing. Oh, Rogi, you are so overbusy. Alright, Rogi, you are no longer going to be cooking. You'll be assigned to ceramics. The road is done. Nice. I'm actually going to expand it. Down to the... to the 10 as well. So it's not done, I lied. And then have it be a triangle back to the base camp. The advantage of this is this road will also help me to exploit the resources in this valley more quickly, because now I have a road network. that goes kind of all over this valley. There. So quite a bit more road to be done, but a real advantage once it's done. And I am going to high priority mine the tin so that our miner can get that going. So I have 2 crucibles, 2 unfired urns, only 1 fired brick. I'm not too worried about firing bricks right now because we don't need to be building brick walls if we want. 1 more minute in this poll. And if you want to be a tiebreaker, go for it. I welcome you to tiebreak. I still need to find my my tiebreaker coin. I don't know where it is. So there's a whole bunch of different types of building materials, as you can see. There's like yellow sandstone, red sandstone, orange sandstone, and all of these relate to different types of buildings that you can make. And then regular stone, granite. Yeah. So if you really want to make like a hell of a civilization, you can. There's nothing really stopping you in the game. All right, you guys tied. I'm gonna decide to go with threshing as it's easier. So set up the mines and roads and start threshing. So you asked about starting to do wheat and bread, so we'll do that. So here's some wheat. And I have tons and tons of stuff queued up right now, so I'm going to have to high priority this stuff so that we do it sooner. We have some peaches, chicken, and alpaca looks fine. I hope Sakura recovers. Those burns are pretty nasty. Where am I storing my knives? I only have 1 knife? Uh-oh. Alright, let's get some more knives. Is it just aesthetic? For now, pretty much everything is aesthetic for construction projects. Really, it's only the concept of inside or outside, and that's it. That's really the only benefit. And then walls, apart from keeping mammoths away, walls are almost entirely aesthetic. So if you have walls on your buildings, mammoths can't harass you when you're inside. So if you just have like a tent, you know, with open walls and a roof, hypothetically mammoths can like come into your buildings and like harm you. So it is kind of nice at times to get walls up, but they're mostly aesthetic as well. Who else did burn earlier? A lot of people have had minor burns. It's just Sakura had a very life-threatening burn from the kiln. Use it wrong and you'll get burned. If you're wondering what the benefit of music is, music raises morale. So over here, good sleep, enjoyed music, well rested. These are all, my head's in the way. Here, let me hide my head. Ready? 1, 2, 3, gone. Good sleep, enjoyed music, well rested. So, having music is just a morale benefit to your colony, settlement, whatever. Did we end up mining? Not yet. I think we harvested... Yeah, we harvested the wheat. There's just nowhere to store it. So instead of a Balafon here, because Balafon's an instrument, it's going to be fine, I'm going to put wheat. Let's put the Balafon out here instead. And over here, I'm going to put a log drum. I like to keep the instruments close to the entry of the base so they can grab the instruments quickly. Let's fire an urn. And then over here, I am going to put our tin here. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to remove tin and I'm going to remove copper from this zone. I want to store my tin and copper next to the kiln for, you know, like, kind of obvious reasons. But I haven't gotten tin ore yet for the first time, so we're waiting on it to be... Oh, no, it's right here. Cool. Well, if it's sitting right there, then I can store it. That just happened. Sakura's burn is no longer critical. Good! Sakura's recovering. And there is burn medicine, I just don't know how to make it yet. If you were wondering. There's injury medicine, burn medicine, food poisoning medicine. There's all those types of medicines that you might need in the course of surviving as a prehistoric sapien. So once the tin ore and the copper ore are moved, I will do an investigation about that too. So threshing and sort of blacksmithing is both my priorities. Making leaps and bounds right now. See if I can't find other sources of wheat, because having other wheat would be awesome. There's the flutes, the balafons, the log drums. Oh, I have 2 log drums, I didn't realize. Flax, fruit trees. So there's other, like, this is aloe. That's good to know. There's other plants out here that I don't need to get yet. I did see ginger. I think this is ginger. Yep. Are haulers ignoring the paths I made? No, they're mostly using them. Generally, what they do is they walk out. So, like, let's say I harvest this tree, they'll walk out to this point and then they go in and yeah, they're almost entirely using the paths here, in fact. Ah, here's some wheat. So I think I now have a fired urn. Yes. All right, let's do one more fired urn. Oh, no, no, no. We have copper, tin, and a crucible. So let's make some blacksmithing. Hell yeah. Good luck, TTS. Don't end up burned like Sakura. The wheat we harvested, what, do we just leave on the ground? Cannot store? Wait, seriously? That doesn't make any sense. I have a dedicated storage for wheat. Oh, I know what I did. There we go, I fixed it. I told everyone to remove items from storage there, because it originally was the Balaphon, and I forgot to toggle it back. So, we weren't allowed to put wheat in there. Can Sapiens grow old and die? Yes. And they can be born, too. We've had 2 births, I think. I believe, Rogi was born here, and Genko was born here. We have quite the aging population, too, I will add. Meaning, we're going to need to have more children or accept more immigrants, because if we don't, we're going to have some issues. What is this, marigold? Yep, marigolds. Good. Beetroots. Turmeric. Sunflowers. Turmeric. Wow, I got lucky. There's a lot of herbs around where I started. Sometimes it's brutal. We're not there yet, but maybe I'll investigate medicine at some point. So the other thing that you guys wanted me to do is to split logs. And I'm going to only split pine logs. So what I'm going to do is set up a queue here to split pine logs forever. And only pine. Which means I want to collect the pine cones off these pine trees so that I can cut them down for logs. Right now I just have so many work priorities that, like, we're just backed up. But we're catching up. These roads were very labor intensive. What's interesting is we have a lot of people that are idle too. So they might require... Are they just resting? No, they have general labor tasks. You don't really need a lot of people on diplomacy, so I'm going to adjust roles a bit here. So that I have fewer people set up on diplomacy. So we'll just do Private Barton only on diplomacy. And we just discovered how to craft bronze ingots. Blacksmithing. By heating and combining certain types of rock at high temperatures, your tribe has discovered how to produce and use bronze. Bronze tools last a lot longer and can be used to make entirely new categories of tools. So there's bronze chisels, knives, pickaxe heads, ingots, hand axes, spearheads, and hammerheads. For the first ingots that I've received, let's go ahead and set up a stockpile right here for the bronze ingots. And I'm going to make a chisel and a hammerhead. It's like I'm playing Vintage Story all over again. And for that, I need someone in the blacksmithing role. So... Genko, it's going to be you. Maybe one other person as well. TTS as well. So TTS, I'm taking you off of flint napping. Now that we have bronze tools, I don't really need to flint nap all that much. Unless it's like throwaway tools. So we are in the Bronze Age. Leaps and bounds. And we have wheat here, so let's investigate the wheat. So that we can fulfill the threshing thing, too. Oh no, we're doing it with the... Oh well. So, TTS is trying to understand how to thresh wheat. He's laying down a sick beat for the musicians. You love the valley that I'm in? I do too. It is a valley of plenty. Truly, plenty. It has clay, it has flint, it has copper, it has tin. It has plenty of fruit trees. It doesn't have water, but this game doesn't have the concept of water yet. Like, there's no need for water. So water's pretty and all, but you don't do anything with it. You can actually dig wells, although they're not really wells, but if you dig a pit deep enough that it's below the water table, you can dig a well, technically speaking. But there's just no reason to do it yet. I don't know where the closest water is to me, though. It's pretty far away, because I'm very far inland. Yeah. It would be kilometers away. So, definitely not going to be doing any water-based stuff this stream. The world is enormous? Oh, boy, is it enormous. And there's regions. The closer you are to the poles, the colder it's going to be. The closer you are to the equator, you're going to have, you know, you're going to have, tropical, the tropics and savanna. Hey, Brezza, thank you for the bits again. The people that are idle, what are they doing right now? Why are they idle? I have a lot of, you know what it probably is? I have a huge mining project going on, but there's not enough stone around, so I'm going to start mining these boulders and telling these guys to collect plain rocks. So I think what's going on is there's a backlog of tasks, so they're sort of stuck doing nothing because there's just they're overwhelmed with task backlog. So I'm telling them to just not do things not related to the road. So there isn't a dramatic backlog so they can actually be productive. Basically, you can queue too much stuff up so that they get nothing done. And that's what I need to avoid. We have gone through... Oh, our fire burned out. That's not good. We have gone through a sizable amount of our branches, too. Another way to get stone is just to dig it up from the ground. So I could just mine stone over here to be able to build this pathway. But what ended up happening here is we just sort of exhausted the amount of loose rock that was close to the pathway. So now we're stuck traveling for the stone. Oh, and Sakura might not be bedridden anymore. Yep, Sakura's on his feet. Awesome. John and Turtle, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate it. Guys made an effort, didn't you? I wish I had more coffee. I'd drink to it. Oh, digging here would be too steep. You can't have like a vertical pit. Digging here seems fine. Okay, we have just discovered threshing. So what we ended up doing is we threshed the wheat into hulled wheat, and we're going to want to process the hull wheat into flour using a quern. there's also all these boulders right in the middle of the pathway, so I'm going to high priority mine these boulders because then it will produce plainstone around it for the path itself. What it should have probably done is split the difference, had a pathway come out to the middle and then go out to each side, but oh well. Or just a path out here, because copper and tin could be found here. Oh well, it's too late. I thought this was tin initially and I was wrong. So the other priority that you guys set me up with is to build something out of split wood. So I am going to investigate the split logs to figure out what we can make with them. Have I made the chisel yet? No? Oh, I ran out of hammers. Oh, gotcha. We broke our hammer in the process. Okay. Let's make a stone hammerhead. Putting a priority on that. Another thing that might help is putting more people in the mining role. So, Guero and Kelly, and you didn't actually have tasks. I'll stick you in the mining role as well. Rogi, I'm going to take you off music and put you on... Tool assembly? No, you're already on tool assembly. Mining. Barton, I'll take you off of flint napping, put you on mining. Because we don't really need flint tools anymore. They're kind of antiquated. Grain grinding. Pulverizing things can be useful, in particular to unlock the valuable calories hidden within the seeds and grains. Your tribe has found that the cornstone makes grinding tasks much easier. So now we can grind our hulled wheat into flour. So let's investigate what we can do with flour. I think you guys probably know. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Build the road. Isn't this alpaca meat? Oh, it's just because there's maximum orders reached. Got it. We'll have to do priority stuff. I'm trying to think of where I have a bunch of tasks queued up that I could remove to free them up. I think it's just the road. I think it's just a tons of road building. So once they build the road that's remaining, they won't be so backlogged. Mega projects, you know, can be like that. But if we have people that wanting to join, because I have a massive peach orchard and raspberry field, I could definitely take on new people and be able to feed them no problem. So we can start adding to our number. TTS is trying to discover how to build with split logs. Oh, and speaking of which, here's a dude right here. So let's get the giveaway timer going, because we're about to have a new recruit. Nice. We have a bronze chisel. And the next thing I want to make is a bronze hammerhead. Probably should have made the bronze hammerhead first, because we broke a hammer in the process. Oh, we have at least 2 people wanting to join. Hope I have enough beds. How many beds do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And our population is 13. Okay. We should have enough beds. Snowy season again. Yeah, in the scheme of things, I'm pretty far north. As you can see, like this is like probably permafrost tundra. So I'm just at the cusp of permafrost tundra. Because you voted that I play a hard biome. So we have a very long cold season compared to the warm season. Luckily, it doesn't affect the growing season. No matter how far north you go, I think you can just grow no matter what, which is interesting as a game mechanic. Be it a little strange. Did no one end up recruiting the new guys? There's like 3 new people, just like kind of chilling out there. Who is in the diplomat role? Private Barton? Oh, and he just got hurt. Okay, I see. Guero, I'm gonna throw you into that role real quick. That's probably what's going on, is Barton got injured mining, and because of his mining injury, I think he's laying out in the field right here. No, that's Talkmore. No, Talkmore, don't lay out in the field. It's kind of dumb. This is probably Barton. No, that's Rogie. I'm assuming he's like recovering, and that's why he's not trying to recruit anyone. Yeah, here he is. Minor injury. Well, hopefully you go talk to the new guys, because I wouldn't mind more recruits. Not sure why my people aren't using their beds. So, I will mention, however, I think I actually know why Sakura wasn't using a bed. If you're really far away from a bed, you just don't use it. Because it's, like, physically too far away. So when you have long pathways like I do, you need to make, like, rest stations. You need to make, little shacks with some food and some bedding. So that when people are deployed long distances, they can recover where they are. And that's what's going on right now. So maybe the first wood structure will be a recovery shack. I think that's probably a good use of our material. Stone Age rest stops? Yep. One thing that we can do with the chisel is... yeah, let's do it with the limestone. Is the boulders that you find on the map, and also stone that's part of the terrain, you can chisel out into stone blocks. So that bronze chisel that we just made, I'm going to investigate the limestone over there to figure out how we can chisel the limestone. And we broke our stone hammer. Because of course we did. What breakthrough? Oh! Woodworking breakthrough. Wood building breakthrough. Good, good, good. Done! We discovered how to build with wood. So, that recovery shack that I was referring to, let's build it. I'm going to make it really small, and I'm going to put it here, equidistant between the 2 mining spots. Well, the raffle timer went off, but I didn't end up recruiting anyone because they left before I was able to talk to them. So, it was a false timer. Sorry, guys. Here we go, and stone carving. So now we just discovered how to carve stones. So here is limestone blocks that we carved out of the hillside. Big moves. So we now know how to make bricks and stone and mud brick and split log and thatch. I'll put stone blocks here. Wish I could go back in time and not queue up such a immense road network, but when in Rome, right? Because it's depleting all the plain stone around and we're just not building it quickly as a result. Everybody was too busy to recruit more people. I know, right? It's literally what happened. But hey, they're building the logwood structure. The recovery shack. And the boulders are getting chipped away and turned into pathing stones. Alright, what are we waiting here? Stone hammer? Let's finish this. Once we have the stone hammer, we can start making metal picks, and that's going to greatly speed up our mining. So when you mine, you get small stone and large stone, and the large stones can be used for the pathing, and the small stones can be used for additional tools. The large stones get delivered to the roads automatically, yeah. So what's happening here is they'll queue multiple large stones up next to the path, and then once there's enough large stones, they'll actually construct the path. And then the excess small stones are stockpiled over here. So here, as you saw, Sakura was bringing large stone up to this stockpile and was like, no, wait, there's something to do with it, and is probably going to put it here to queue for the path, or something like that. Thank you for tuning in to Sapiens, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Sapiens.